I'm Angela. Sorry about the horrible sound quality. We're in my bathroom right now and I can't turn the fan off. So I've actually been meaning to do a skincare routine, but I just haven't gotten around to it because I feel like my skin isn't exactly where I want it to be, but that's just normal and it's all part of it. So I am gonna do this video anyway, which is just basically my every night skincare routine after dealing with my acne. I still use tretinoin and I do exfoliate 2 times a week. I use other actives in the daytime, so this is just like my pretty much 5-night-a-week thing. It's really good for my winter skin, which is normally dry, or anytime I'm dealing with any kind of irritation. So the first product I'm going to use is going to be this Yensa Superfood CBD Cleansing Oil. I'm just going to use it to take the makeup off of my face. I don't normally wear foundation, but I actually kind of have been wearing a little bit here and there lately because I don't know, I just feel like it makes me look prettier or something, obviously. So I just use this stuff to melt everything off. Let me just get it on first. I just realized I forgot to put my hair in a ponytail, so I guess I'll do that part next. So I sort of just like massage it in and look really crazy. Get it all massaged. I kind of pat it on the eye area. So this is honestly one of my favorite cleansing oils that I've tried, but another one that I've tried that is a little bit more affordable and seems to work great also is the Burt's Bees one. I got that one from Target. I think it was like $10 or $12 or something, and it works pretty much exactly the same. I mean, it feels a little bit thicker and heavier, and I know there is coconut oil in there, but you wash it off, and I think it's a different kind of coconut oil, so it's kind of like, it's okay. So yeah, it kind of helps if I'm like not wearing my contacts during this time, but then I also really won't be able to see. So usually at home I take my contacts out before this step because they can get some oil on them. There's also a lot of other cleansing balms that you can use. This is just like a first step. Anyway, this is what I do. I don't think I'm gonna cut the clips off of me showing how long I use the product on my skin, just because I really want you guys to like get a feel of exactly how long I spend. And depending on like how much stuff I'm using on my face, then I'll spend a little longer, you know? I really like to get as much of the of the mascara off as possible. Okay, so then when you look super crazy, you can wash it off. Alright, so then I have all my makeup taken off and I look kind of dead right now. I feel like my eyes look a little bit redder than they actually normally look in real life, but whatever. Here, let me put my hair in a ponytail. Okay. I'm like, am I really this red or whatever? Good thing I shaved my armpits because my armpits get a little crazy. Oh yeah, so another thing that I like to do, like tonight I'm not taking a shower at night, and another thing that I like to do is also kind of like rub it on my ears because I get a lot of pimples on this part of my ears. I think it just comes from having like an oily head or something. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is get a foaming wash. I'm gonna be using this La Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I like it because it has ceramides and niacinamide and it's fragrance free, which I do have really sensitive skin. My face is wet right now. I'm just gonna wet it a little bit more. So So I really like this one. I have the sensitive skin one too, but I feel like it doesn't really get me as clean as I need to get. My main problem in the winter is like a lot of dryness, and then I feel like when I'm really dry, it can actually make me look kind of more wrinkly or something, especially since I'm using the tretinoin. I keep my actives at night really basic, and I pretty much just stick to using the tretinoin at night because I use other actives in the daytime, and the important thing for me is really just listening to my skin and knowing what I need to do. Like, I don't always do twice a week exfoliation. I don't always use exfoliating toner, you know, and at night I just like to keep it pretty gentle. There obviously are different actives can kind of cancel each other out, or, you know, so I just like to keep it pretty simple when it comes to the face washes at night. And I just get the neck. So yeah. I feel like I actually don't spend that much time on my forehead, and for some reason my forehead is like the clearest part of my face. So yeah. And I also do my eyes, but that's last. Okay, I'm gonna rinse it off. Okay, so now I've rinsed it off. I'm gonna dry my face and then get to the next part. Okay, so this routine, by the way, is not only good for staying hydrated and moisturized during the winter, it's also, and helps, you know, take care of your acne with the niacinamide and the tretinoin, which are okay together. It's also really good for anti-aging, so if you're worried about that, or, you know, you want to take care of that, then actually tretinoin is one of the only things that can actually reverse signs of aging. Other things are really good for prevention, but niacinamide is still my favorite skincare ingredient. Anyway, so as far as toner, I'm using this Ultra Repair Wild Oat Hydrating Toner by First Aid. Someone told me about this brand when I was first dealing with all the flakiness and dryness from using tretinoin, and I really liked it. I'm sure they have other milky, kind of used a lot there, but anyway, I'm sure they have a lot of other milky toners that you can use, but this is the one that I'm using right now, and I really like it. It's very, very gentle. So as you can see, I still do get breakouts sometimes. My acne is not totally cured. I would have to like not have hormones for that, I guess. And I try to take care of my skin regularly, but just like everybody else, you know, I get lazy and tired sometimes too. So I just put this on all over. It's really gentle, so I even just swipe it over my eyes. Décolleté. Okay, so yeah, it looks kind of dirty. That's the thing too, is that sometimes I'll do the double cleanse and then I still feel like my face is kind of dirty, but it's clean. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be using is going to be my tretinoin. I use 0.05% the gel. I, for some reason, can't use the creamy one. I'm not sure if it's the silicone or what, but it gives me breakouts. So then I just apply that. And then I've heard different people say that, yes, you can layer and it all gets soaked in. And then I've heard other people say that you should wait So I just like to be safe and wait a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna wait a few minutes, probably not as long as I would normally wait because I'm recording this video, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back now. I actually only waited like 2 minutes, but whatever. Okay, then I'm gonna use this niacinamide and zinc from The Ordinary. I was able to get the big one, which is really cool because it's been sold out for some time, and this used to be my little affordable magic potion. But I'm hoping that everybody's, you know, been able to get the benefits from it because this is my favorite stuff. So I just put some of this. I've tried other niacinamide serums, and honestly I just feel like they aren't as good. So it does take your skin, sometimes it takes your skin a little bit to get used to it. My skin is pretty used to it, and this is my skin's like nighttime favorite combination when it comes to acne and anti-aging. These are the two main actives that I use at night. And I also actually use niacinamide during the daytime usually because it doesn't really, it can usually be used in conjunction with other actives. So that's one of the #1 things that you have to watch out for, is what kind of actives you're mixing together, because like benzoyl peroxide needs a different pH, needs to be at a different pH to work than like tretinoin, or, you know, like you shouldn't, there's different ones that you shouldn't mix. I don't know, I'm not able to sound articulate right now, but I know what I'm talking about, so just don't do it. Don't be like me, because I've literally almost burned my skin off. While it soaks in, I'm just gonna show you guys my situation right now, which is I do have some redness. I still have some acne scarring here on the side, and it really does get better if you work on it and use what you're supposed to use on it. I scar really easily, and pretty much like anytime I get an acne mark, I get spots and stuff. So there's other things that I use in the daytime that helps with that. And of course, sometimes I am lazy with my daytime routine or my nighttime, but I can tell, like I can see a huge difference when I am definitely on it. Okay, so now that that stuff has soaked in, this is a new one I'm using. I had another squalane oil in the past, and I forgot where I got it from, but it was actually really good. This one's by Biossance. I wanted to try something that was, I don't know, I was ordering from Sephora, so I wanted to try something that was a little bit nicer and more well-known. I don't think this has any fragrance or anything. It just says it's 100% squalane oil. This is plant-derived squalane. Other ones can sometimes come from sharks. I think shark fin, or just sharks in general, which, you know, is not very nice. It's for body, face, and hair. This oil is kind of like the oil that we produce naturally, so it's really good. I actually usually put this on last, so I don't know what I'm doing. So one of the regular good ones, you know, the CeraVe moisturizing cream, very affordable. I like this one. It's just a pretty good cream. I've talked about it a million times. There's, for nighttime, not having any actives, and just a pretty good one. This is it. I used to use this in the daytime too, but depending on the weather, I like to kind of mix it up and try different things. So then I just apply it all over my face and all over my neck. A big difference that I would say, or something that's made a big difference in my skincare, is using sunscreen and using, like, sometimes I'll do a vitamin C and then I'll use sunscreen on top. It's really helped with a lot of my dark marks that I get. Okay, so the last thing is going to be this Biossance squalane oil. For me, I like to use, this is the texture, by the way. For me, I like to use this stuff like last, just because it's thicker and it's very runny, and I kind of feel like it just seals everything in. I used to over exfoliate, and I think it made my acne a lot worse by damaging my skin barrier. And I even used to use those, what are they called? Little cleansing brushes. Both of the times that I've used those, even when the second time I used it, okay, the first time I used it, I got really bad acne. Then I used it a different time, got a brand new one that I thought would be nicer, and I would even like dip it in bleach after and wash it like really crazy, or put alcohol, never together, that makes chloroform. You didn't hear it from me, I'm just kidding, but no, never together obviously. But I used to like disinfect it, and I still would get really crazy breakouts. So now I just use that thing for my feet, because my feet get a lot of dead skin. Anyway, so I just like to put this anywhere that I might have any rough patches, and I especially like to put it around my eye area, because my eyes are very dry for some reason, and I just feel like I get really wrinkly looking. So yeah, then I just put it, and that's it, guys. Then I'm ready for bed. And well, I'm not going to bed right now, but okay, I look crazy, but anyway, so that is my skin routine. Sometimes I'll put on a little bit of lip balm. Sometimes I just put this stuff on my lips, because we don't have any we don't produce any sebum on our lips, so it's like my lips, you know, they got really dry. And then sometimes I'll use like chapstick, and I don't feel like it does anything really, like it doesn't do anything long term, but this, I really feel like it kind of just heals it. So I hope that I've been able to help you guys. I will probably post a video of my exfoliation routine, which is twice a week, and then my day routine, I would love to post a video about that. I have different routines for, like, if I'm going hiking and gonna be out into the sun all day, or if I'm going to the beach, or, you know, whatever. So I definitely want to post more personal skincare videos like that, but I really hope that this one's been helpful for you, especially if you are using tretinoin and have a lot of dryness and sensitivity, because this is my like super sensitive skincare routine. I can't deal with any fragrances or anything. Sometimes I will let some slide, because I don't know, we're not perfect. But yeah, so that's it, and I hope that you guys all have a great day, and I hope that this was helpful. So bye.